Okay. So it looks like Shagufta, Alshana, and Makina have questions. Who would
Do we
like?
just,
Yeah, just
yeah?
dive in. Dive in.
Yeah. How do I rearrange the tiles?
Okay. Let me I'm gonna pull up a collection and share my screen. Okay. So I'm in Chrome now. Let me just I have to find one of mine. Okay. Actually, I'll go into, so this is our collection for this, the companion collection for this, right? So I'm going to go into edit collection. Okay, so you see the green stripe across the top. That's how you know you're in edit mode, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look what I'm going to do. You see this? Actually, you can touch it anywhere on the tile.
Yes.
Click and drag.
Got it.
Okay.
It just didn't look hard
Simple.
enough.
That's the thing. Sometimes, I mean, luckily it's usually an easy fix once you know kind of the system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what else?
And those, what'd you see? What'd you think?
Mm-hmm.
Those things, can you, yeah.
Yeah. Let me get out of, so I'm going to exit. So say that you're coming to this collection as a
And you
viewer, right?
I already know. Yes, go ahead.
You do?
No. I think I'm figuring it out now that you're about to say it. I'm like, okay, but yes, I'm listening. Sorry.
Okay, so I'm going to click on the tile.
Yeah.
Double clicking on the tile. Okay, and then you see this thing here with the boxes and the plus?
I just have to find it to put it in. Got it. Yes.
So here, this is to create a new collection. If you're adding it to an existing collection, then you just click on the collection you're adding it to. Like here's a demo one, so I know I can do that. And I'm going to just say add. And then I'm going to get a little message up top that it's been added. And then you could click on, and that's that.
Yes. I think what I didn't understand is where to find those, but I can come back to our original, and just use that. I got it now.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes.
And sometimes the confusion, I think, is whether you're in edit mode or not, because if you were in edit mode and tried to do that, it just works differently. So you have to kind of be aware which system you're in a way.
Got it. Thank you very much.
Sure. What else?
That was it for me.
Can
you hear me, Philippa?
Yes, now I can.
Okay. So adding from, let's say I got those images from on a Google document. How do I upload those images?
Okay. So you're saying adding an image or adding a web link?
Adding an image and a web link. That's my second one.
Okay, let me, what I realize I'm going to go to a demo one so I don't mess up the collection that I have for this group. So let me just go back. I'm going to go to my unpublished collections and grab this demo collection. By the way, see, there's the tile I just added to it. Okay, so say it again. Are we adding images or you're adding in a website?
I'm both. So I need an example for an image and I need an example for a website.
Okay, so here's one of the links that Faith talked about, right? So I just went there to copy the link, okay? So I'm going to get into edit mode.
Yeah.
And I'm going to add a resource. And then I'm going to go to the center one, add a resource. And I'll, website, blah, 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 whatever it is. Ignore my typos. And then basically I want to contribute a website.
Okay.
And I'm putting the link in there that I just copied.
Got you.
Okay. And you can, you like, sometimes I like to take the content from the website and put it in the description, as like the intro. So then you say add.
Okay.
So let's see what that looks like.
So I could upload, I see notice on the left hand, could I upload a Google document too on this?
Yeah, you can upload any link, and this will show up. It just takes a few seconds to just kind of populate it.
So now
Okay, there it goes. See? And that's what a website will look like. Now let me show you something else. So let's say you're adding an image. So I'm going to add a resource. Let's say I'm adding a photo of, whatever, the description. Now, then you go to upload a file. Okay. Now, if it's an image that you didn't create, then you're going to say who the author is. Here are some authors I've used, artists, authors, whatever. So you'd put in the name of the creator, whether it's an individual or an organization. Let's say it's an individual, then you'd put the website that you got it from. Okay. And then you upload your image. So let me see what I've downloaded recently. Okay, so here's an image that I had for something else. So this is, okay, so I've chosen it. You upload it like anything else. New. And then for her, I'd have a website, which I don't have on hand. But anyway, so let's add it. Now, if it's something you created, like your own, see, there it is. And then let's try something else. If it's an image that, let's say you have instructions, say you're giving instructions for use to your students so that you're like telling them how to go through this, or maybe instructions for other teachers. Again, you would upload the file and you would say, yes, I created it, right? And then it immediately populates it with your own content, and you would just set up the file, click a file, whatever it is. I'm not going to do it because I'm not sure what I have in there. And then you would just say add.
Okay.
And
And
then
that file,
what?
that file can be a PDF, right?
Yep. PDF, Word document. We generally recommend PDF. I'm not sure if they fixed this recently, but for Word document, it asks you to download it, whereas a PDF, you can just scroll through it and it's more immediate.
And then a Google document as well. Can you?
I'm not sure how it works. You'll have to experiment with it if you have to download it first. I think what I would do for a Google Doc is probably download it and then convert it to a PDF and then upload it.
Okay.
Unless you want your students to go into the document and work in there, then you could just include the link and they can go right there.
But
An idea.
because I want to have the primary source there, and I guess I could put the questions on the side, like, so they can fill in.
Yep. Yeah. Do you remember how to annotate?
On here? No.
Yeah.
Would you-
Okay.
would you mind
So
showing
let's say this website that we just added here, so immediately, because I'm in edit mode, it's giving me the option to annotate. So I would just add, I'm going to do information, instructions for use, you might ask your questions,
Right.
etc. And then when you're done, you just say done.
I did that with a couple of the slides, what do you see here? What do you think? The first
Yeah.
slide had that.
And I think you did those as quiz questions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
And you
that's
can-
an option. You can also just do it as plain text.
Okay.
It doesn't look like it saved I'm not sure if I did something. Oh, there it is. Yeah. See, so now there's the paper clip. So I just got out of edit mode. So you're coming in as, regular viewer. And this is what we just did. See? And when you open up the collection, you can see both side by side,
Okay.
which is a nice thing, for your students. So they would see the instructions right there.